What's going on, y'all? We have the new LTQ. Hopefully, y'all are having a great day, great sway, great May, Tele, Fei, Fei, Che. Okay, I'm just rambling, y'all. We have the new LTQ. We also have some nice goodies as well. So, first and foremost, make sure that you go to your system, get these campaign items. This is for week 2 of these. You get all these goodies here: Star Gems, Mars Updaters, Car Scratch Vouchers, Argument Successor. Oh, there's so much. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out tremendously. Thank you very much. Now, back to the thing at hand. Of course, after you get your goodies, do keep in mind that we have the new LTQ. It is a new week, brand new week. We have the headline coming up this week. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to be packed jam, full jam packed, whatever, however that saying is supposed to go. It's going to be great. It's going to be delicious. We're, of course, going to be talking about it, going to be covering it, and it's going to be great because we're looking forward to December. But nonetheless, the urgent quest, the LTQ, you will find here is a new version, and you'll fight all 4 mobs as seen listed here in the picture. All 4. Cuatro. Okay. Okay. I'm reloading. Anyways, now this fight is going to be a bit difficult, honestly speaking. It has Sophis's Orb in here. These are kind of the big things. These are the camos. These obviously go for a lot. Well, maybe you don't know that, but these go for a lot. Of course, the camos are so the drop rate's not going to be that great, but we do have this boost still. So do keep that in mind if you want to do that. And so you might be wondering, well, should I run this or should I run the normal one? What's the difference? Let me just tell you right off the jump. If you can run this one efficiently, then it drops much better because it drops a lot of stuff. It drops pretty much everything the first one does, but in higher counts. So more weapon badges, more Iggy's Force, you know, all that stuff. And it appears like the Zelios and Exorcist drop rate on that are much higher as well. And obviously that plays a big factor considering that the boost is this week. So for preset skill and the RDR in there. So that increases your chance of getting a high fix-it by running this one instead of the other one. The other one drops it, but I feel like you don't see it as much. You don't see Zelios and Exorcist like as much. I mean, it's still a fairly high drop rate, but you don't. I feel like this one you really get. But that being said, it took me, it's taken me 6-7 minutes or so to run this thing, the second one, this one, and I'm fully geared. So an average player might, it might take so long to run this that maybe you should just do the first one and it might be more efficient. But like, for example, Evolu Volt 2s drop in here, we're talking a dozen, like 14 compared to like the 2 or 3 that drop in the first one. That's a lot. So if you're able to run this, it is by far the better option. Like, no question about it, it's by far the better option if you're able to run it. Now, during the fight, there's going to be some Mars charge stations in there. These will come available after your Mars has charged up to 25%. Then you will see these are one-time uses. There's 3 of them. So use them as you may. They'll probably, by the time you get to the 3rd boss, you can kind of consider using it. But like I said, use it as you may. Now, even with the Mars, it's still going to take you a good little bit. 6 minutes, 7 minutes. And that's if you're geared, So, 5 if you're really geared and you're using the favorable class and proper rotations, then yeah. But if you're averagely geared, it might take you around 10 minutes or something like that, dude, honestly speaking. So I'm not sure if this would be the best option to do in that regard. If you're trying to run this to farm the materials, you might be better off just doing the LTQ, the first one, where it's solo, just one mob, or running Deck Space or Nusen, because that obviously has the RDR boost as well if you're looking for like Evolu Volts and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind because I want to make that very transparent for y'all. So that way So I'm not just talking about just me because I'm geared. Make sure that you understand for those who are not, super geared as well. So that way y'all have a clear understanding. But this will be here for another week. Like I said, we have a headline coming up. Lots of goodies, I'm sure, going to be in that baby. Lots of goodies, I'm sure, going to be in that baby. So we're looking forward to that. Let me know down below what you think in the comments about this LTQ, what you're building right now. By the way, for anyone who's interested, we completed, for those who are not aware, we completed our 3rd Tricilio, our sword and wires. How about that? Hey! Soaring wires, let's go. So we complete that, which is nice. Oh, we'll soon get this fix it, and this Giga trial needs to be, I mean, we'll probably change it. Whatever, but it's fine. It works. These obviously have a Grand Jet Keeper. But anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Much love. Happy hunting. Holla. Spike content.